When I'm 16, I would like to have my first boyfriend. When I'm 16, I would like to have my first alcohol experience. Hey! Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, hi. I said hi, you're back. Take it like that. My name is Wanola, and yeah, you're welcome to my channel. This is another video from my 19-day series. 19 for 19. Okay. If you're following my series, you're the real MVP. For this next 19 days, you're the real MVP on this channel. And yeah, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, just so you know, I have a series going on right now for the next 19 days. So just keep your fingers crossed, stay tuned, and I'm going to be dropping back-to-back content. It's going to be a playlist, and you just see what I'm talking about there. Yeah, I feel like I've said too much about other things. Let's get right into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to my 16 wishes, and I know that someone somewhere is probably wondering that what is 16 wishes? Why is she reacting to 16 wishes? Let me just give you guys a quick backstory. So 2019, this baby had turned 16, and before 2019, I think around 2017, 2018, I really can't remember, there was this movie that was circulating in my school back then, and we had tabs, so obviously I collected the film. I said, oh no, send the video. How was I able to remember the person that sent the film to it was Uchechi. So Uchechi sends the film to my phone, and no phone here, our tab. So she sent the film to my tab, and it was one of the very few foreign movies I sat down to watch, and to be very honest, I enjoyed it. So the title of the film is 16 Wishes. Quick recap of the movie. It's just like a girl, I can't remember the name of the character, was turning 16, and before she turned 16, she wrote down a list of 16 things she wished for on her 16th birthday, and just on her 16th year on it. So some of the things were supposed to happen on her 16th birthday, and some other things were supposed to happen just within being that 16-year-old year she get as she was 16. So being the normal Nigerian teen, the typical teen that wanted to try out a lot of things, it felt cute to me. It sounded so cute, oh my god, I'm going to try this out, I'm going to do my own. So about a month to my own 16th birthday, I found myself compiling my own 16 wishes. And to be very honest, I don't even know how come I still remember these things, because I lost the book. And one of these days I was just thinking, if I react to these things I wrote, these fantasies of mine at 16, it won't be too bad. Because now looking back at that list, I cannot but think that how was I this silly? How was I living in fantasies? And to think I'm just only 19 and looking back at my 16-year-old ideas, they sound so stupid to me. Now imagine me looking back at it when I'm 26. Let's just get this video out of the way now. And now that I can even still remember the 16 wishes, even though I can't remember all 16 because I lost the book, all I have here is just 14. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it and see how I was thinking when I was 16 years old. Number one, when I'm 16, I would like to stop being treated like a kid. This one I feel like no, it didn't happen, it didn't work, because when I was 16 I was still treated like a kid. Even till now, sometimes I'm still being treated like a kid. The only difference is that now I get to go out alone. And when I'm talking about going out, I don't mean hanging out with my friends or going for parties. So I think it's still pretty much, I'm still like a kid basically, now that I'm even turning 19. So did that work? Definitely not. Hell no, it didn't work. I didn't stop. No, I was I didn't stop being treated like a kid when I was 16. That is an epic fail. Wish number 2, I would like to go on my first date. Got me. I feel like maybe because the movie is American, so I was thinking like them that time, because Nigeria is not a place that we go on dates like that even when we're young. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Well, if they go on dates when they are teenagers in other parts of Nigeria, definitely not where I grew up and not the society I grew up in. So no, that didn't work. I didn't go on my first date when I was 16. And let me not shock you, now that I'm turning 19, I still haven't gone on my first date. So that definitely did not work. 16-year-old one, sorry to break your heart. Wish number 3, and now this is so cheesy because my mommy is here, my sister is here, even my younger brother is here, and I'm so shy to say it. I know you're already thinking about it in your mind. Should I say it or should just keep it? My sister is laughing. I'm not even going to cause this. It's so cheesy, like I don't even know. Moving on. That will come last. So if you really want to know what is making me I watch the video to the end. So moving on, I would like to have my first swimming experience when I'm 16. Yeah. Sorry for you, because even now that I'm 19, I've never been to a pool. Yeah, I said that I didn't kill anybody in a pool. I never enter, no keep person. I've never been to the swimming pool. I've never swam. I've never swimmed. I've never sweat. I've never swam. So yeah, I've not had my first swimming experience. I didn't have my first swimming experience when I was 16, and that didn't happen. The next one, I would like to go photo shooting. I feel like so far so good. This is the only one that came to pass. I shout out to my sister, because even not for my sister, that wouldn't have happened really. So yes, I went photo shooting. I took pictures. I took beautiful pictures. I'm going to be inserting on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, chaka 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 chaka. I took beautiful pictures, and yes, that is the first success of my 16. Next one is when I'm 16, I would like to be in C school. More like I would like to celebrate my 16th birthday in C school. If wishes were us, it's beggars right. So there's this, if you don't know what C school is, I feel like we should know what C school is. But if you don't know what C school is, it's just basically like a leadership camp. They call it C school, where SS2 students attend during summer holiday, and I think summer holiday is just specifically especially for federal school students. So I really wanted to go to C school, because when I was 16, when I was turning 16, I was in SS2 going to SS3. So I expected myself to be in C school and to celebrate my birthday in C school, you know, with all the vibe. But unfortunately, this girl did not go to C school. I didn't go for C school, and that's the story for another day. But no, it didn't happen. I didn't go to C school. I was heartbroken, and yeah, I consoled myself with the photo shoots. Next one. This one said it's cheesy. Okay, the next wish is, I'm going to say this one, I'm not going to keep getting suspense. When I'm 16, I would like to have my first boyfriend. Hey. 16-year-old one. I'm sorry to say this to you, but you don't know what you were doing. Like, what kind of misplaced priorities was that? And how did I even write this? Because I wasn't that kind of teenager. Yeah, I just wanted to write something really. I feel like that particular wish didn't come from me. It was just maybe I just finished reading a Wattpad book, or I watched a movie. That was why I would have written that, because I'm very sure the time I wrote that particular wish, that would have been the only moment I would have felt like having my first boyfriend at 16. So I take that back. Even 16-year-old one is taking that back. I didn't mean that. No way. I did not mean it. When I'm 16, I would like to fix my nails and lashes. Did I fix my nails when I was 16? No. And did I fix my lashes when I was 16? Oh no, I didn't do that. No, that did not work. I was just living in fantasies, really. Just one. Okay, I've seen one that sounds like I knew what I was doing here, but still didn't work. When I'm 16, I would like to have my first show titled Moments with One. Yeah, so if you watch my very first video on this channel, I said that I wanted to like just be on air since I was 13, 14. That 13 turning 14, that was when I had that, oh yes, I want to be talking on camera, I want to be a media person. Like the zeal really came that you have to start now, when I was in SS2, like 15 turning 16. So I felt, oh, I was going to start, but it didn't happen at that time. And yeah, for the first time, I'm actually feeling very sorry for 16-year-old one now. But yeah, God's time is the best. I ended up starting it at 17. So 16-year-old one is somewhere being happy, because at the end of the day, I still have my channel, even though I didn't have it when I was 16. And I didn't name it Moments with One, because at that time I wanted to name it Moments with One. But yeah, the next one is when I'm 16, I would like to be out of secondary school. I laugh in COVID. I would have been out of secondary school when I was 16, yeah, but it didn't happen because of COVID. You know, normally now school in Nigeria, we finished the session July, so turning 16 August 2019 and finishing secondary school. I thought I was going to finish secondary school July 2020, but unfortunately it didn't happen, because July 2020 I was somewhere in my parents' house on lockdown. We were all in our houses, so it didn't happen. I didn't finish secondary school at 16. I ended up rolling it over, because I remember celebrating my 17th birthday in school, even though it was during my external exams. But yeah, Basically, I did finish secondary school at 16. Once again, sorry for you, 16-year-old. Next one is, when I'm 16, I would like to start making my own money. I feel like this is the most unrealistic wish I have on this list, because I just wrote it there that I wanted to start making my own money. I think I was expecting myself to make the money from what? There was no plan. I just wanted to start making my own money. I didn't have a business, and it's not like I could have gotten a job like in Nigeria here. So there was no plan. I was just somewhere in the world thinking, oh yes, by the time I'm 16, I want to start making my own money. See, not to you, if you are 16 watching this, or like if you are 13, enjoy your childhood. Don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure and be making unrealistic plans, because thank God I didn't even take these things too serious. So imagine I had pressured myself that when I'm saying I have to start making my money, it was just so unrealistic. I didn't have plans. I didn't have any plan to start a business. Maybe I was expecting myself to make the money from the moment with Wanusha, because no plan. There was no plan at that time. And the next one is when I'm 16, I would like to do my first movie audition. Oh wow. I think that happened. Yes, it happened when I was 16.
Maybe I should just come out straight. Hey, you took me.
That was during COVID. Yes, I auditioned for a movie. It was an online audition. It was a monologue. It was a monologue audition. So I applied, and yeah, don't ask me how it went. I was shanked. But yeah, I did that. I did my first movie audition. Wow, I'm proud of you, 16-year-old one, for the first time. When I'm 16, I would like to be in a movie or TV series. I feel like this one would be like it was birthed from I would like to have my first movie audition. So maybe somewhere in FGC Shagamu, because I wrote all of this in school. Somewhere in FGC Shagamu that year, I was just sitting down and thinking that, okay, right after my audition, they're going to call me back and I'm going to get the role. I'm going to be in a movie or a TV series, but yeah, that didn't happen. I'm 19 now. I've not been in any movie and I've not been on any TV series. Some things on this list are things I still want to do here, but we're not putting ourselves under that pressure now. The next one, when I'm 16, I would like to have my first alcohol experience. What did I mean by alcohol experience? You know that it's one thing to take alcohol, and it's another thing to have experience with the alcohol. So was I planning to get drunk or what? Like, no. That was a total no. That didn't happen. I didn't have my first alcohol experience, and even till now, I'm sorry to let you know. I'm so happy to let you know that I still haven't had any alcohol experience. So that didn't happen. And yeah, you guys have to beg me before I say this final one. Even though I'm about to expose myself on the big YouTube. Yeah, the last and the cheesiest wish I made will be that. Can't check if my mom is not there. Is she listening to me? She's not listening. When I'm 16, I would like to have my first kiss. What is that? Even my brother said I knew it. Like, what on earth was I thinking? Okay, now looking back at this whole list, I feel like some of the wishes were linking to each other, because there was at some point I wanted to audition, then from the audition expecting myself to automatically be in a movie series or TV series, then have a boyfriend, then one thing will lead to one thing, and then I will have my first kiss. But unfortunately, I'm so sorry to tell you that didn't happen when I was 16, and sorry for you, 16-year-old. Yeah, I think that brings me to the end of this video, but I won't just leave with all this rambling. What do I want to say about this thing? Like I said earlier, this whole 16 wishes thing was prompted by a movie I watched at that time, and it's just like a proof or like practical representation of what we feed them. We're like computers, really. Input, then to process, then it will be like the output. And because of the content I was feeding myself with at that time, it influenced my thinking, and I just wanted to do what I was saying because I felt it was cute. And to think that it didn't even end up for the girl in the movie, it was disastrous at the end of the day, that she even wished to start the day all over again. That's like spoilers if you've not watched it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just feel like we should feed ourselves on positive things that will not make us to be that won't make us be misguided. And I'm grateful that I didn't even do a lot of things on this list, and I didn't even have the chance to do too many things on this list, because if I had done them, it's the same way I'm looking back at this cheesy list I wrote when I was 16 and feeling like, oh yeah, I was really stupid at that time. So imagine I had done those things that I wouldn't be comfortable to think about now. I won't be making this video if I had done many of the things on this list, and I'm even grateful that my 16 wishes did not come true. So another thing again is that, like, I feel like as teenagers it's quite normal to have all these fantasies, really, right? Did you have it when you were a teenager? Don't lie to me, you behind my camera, big sister. Did you have all these fantasies when you were younger? Did you? Yeah, but like, don't develop them, don't let them grow, don't water them. Instead, feed yourself with positive things. Yeah, as much as I feel like I had the silliest wishes, I'm also kind of proud of myself for thinking to certain places at 16, but I wish I had more concrete plans that, looking at them now, wouldn't have sounded stupid as it may seem. I stated that I wanted to start making my own money. Oh wow, we have people younger than 16 making their money and like doing really fine financially, but I wish I had more concrete plans. I just wanted to make my money. I didn't have any plan. I didn't know how, I didn't know where, I didn't know. I just wanted to make my own money, and I'm very sure it would have started from, maybe I needed money at that particular time and I'm like, oh, my parents were not answering me. I was like, you know what, I have to start making my own money when I'm 16. I feel like we should just make concrete and realistic plans here. So yeah, I think that brings me to the end of this video. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Just drop one sentence for 16-year-old Wonu. However 16 you see 16-year-old Wonu, 16-year-old Wonu, just drop it, what you would like to say to her, because I had a lot of things to say to her and I've said just few in this video. If I remember her again, I still have a lot of things to tell her, but just tell me your few words for 16-year-old Wonu. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and let me know if you're enjoying this 19-day series, because guys, I feel like I'm working my ass off already. This is like the most tasking thing I've done on this channel, the most challenging and most demanding thing I've ever done on this channel. But yeah, it's all for good, right? So yeah, having said all of that, having done all of that, without further ado, without talking too much, I'm talking too much, I'm hot. Bye guys. When I'm 16, I would like to be in when we expose ourselves to different things and like just English is hard, we're likely to get it's in my head but it's not coming out of my mouth. Oh yeah, like as people generally, or as young people, this is just a what it be